nach Ihrem neuen Abenteuer.
Ist es wahr, dass du den Dolch gefunden hast?
Ja.
Hattest du manchmal Todesangst?
Nein.
Wie war das Bootfahren in Venedig?
Wunderbar.
Gibt es Hethys in Tibet?
Wer
Hält
weiß.
das Abenteuer Sie so in Form?
Vielleicht.
Ist Archäologie für Sie nur ein Zeitvertreib?
Ehrlich, für mich ist das Ganze wie ein Spiel.
Tomb Raider 2 starring Lara Croft. Ein Action-Adventure für PC, CD-ROM und Sony PlayStation. Und für dich.
Si quelqu'un vous annonçait que vous pouvez être plus belle demain matin, ne seriez-vous pas tenté par un essai? Mon secret, c'est Dreamcast. Je l'ai essayé et je ne me suis jamais trouvée aussi belle. Comment ça marche?
Le processeur 128 bits de Dreamcast rend la rame plus belle que jamais.
Je suis toujours impeccable, même quand je suis pressée.
Le traitement esthétique Dreamcast, utilisé par Lara Croft dans Tomb Raider, la révélation finale.
Parce que je suis qui je suis.
Hello, I'm just getting on now. Just a moment. All right, that'll probably do for the minute. Yes, of course it is. All right, that's probably a bit too much. I was just trying to see if I could see what's going on behind me there, but I've put in some new lights in the cabinet that, will be honest, the lighting is a bit off here, so you can't quite see what's there. Stick on the ring light again. Yay. Alright. I'm using a different ring light as well. Not bad. Can't see too much on the stream. If I keep the lights off anyway, but having the ring light on is not too bad. I'll just make sure that's the ideal settings for that. Well, how are you all doing? Yeah, sorry, I was keeping meaning to start at 7 on the dot, but little things keep happening. I kind of had everything set up. I got home, had my food, kind of ready to go, and then for some reason the laptop just wouldn't come on, so I've had to basically had to do like a hard reset, and it seems to be working, and fingers crossed it is working. Mentioned in the description when the recording of the last stream yesterday got posted that I did notice some issues with the audio. I think it was somehow coming through the digital camera's microphone and not this one. So hopefully this one's a bit cleaner, though I have had to mess around with the audio settings a bit, so I apologize if it's not great. Anyway, let's just get started. There is one person in the chat, so hi, one person. Let's go. I'm just going to shrink my face down a little bit because it doesn't need to be that present. Yeah. Perhaps I'm being a bit too much of a perfectionist here. Well, anyway, we will get started. Warning, warning, warning. Again, happy messing with the audio settings, so hopefully that's coming through okay for you. No reason to hang around. Let's just jump straight into it. Oh, and I remember to have my tea ready this time. Alright. Now, this is a bit of a cliche. I am kind of trying to remember what's in this. It's a bloody button. Okay, I at least remember how to get out of this. At least I thought I did. There is a block puzzle element. Maybe I need to hit a switch to open that one up. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can just reach that from here. Okay. One person says, hi back, watch my programs won't line up for investment. You don't need to be invested, it's fine, I'm just messing around. I just said I'd share the link because you asked, so if you were curious, this is my channel. Alright, Treacle, yes, I am. Smooch Biscuit? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, nice having people here. Cannot remember what this block is for, though. Unless I have to go back up here for some reason. I'm really not sure. There's anything hiding behind the block, is there? Been a fucking amazing stream so far. Wow, it's only been a few minutes. Thank you. No. Oh, right. No. I think I need to push that block further along in order to... Yeah. That's why. I'm a dingbat. Oh, does the audio sound okay out there? I did mess with the settings a little bit because I noticed there was some issues yesterday. The game on... Oh, ha. Oh, ha. Alright. Hey, the Sphinx. I remember that. Although, from what I remember... Oh. I've just noticed looking in the little streaming image there, it's a bit darker. So I'm not too sure what these are meant to be. Jackals, maybe? No, that's fine. I've noticed the image is a little bit darker on the stream. On the stream itself. But it's not too much of a difference. Still... Like I keep saying, for the next recording, I might just have another look at the settings, just in case. Uh-huh. Yeah, so how are you doing today? Oh, yeah, before I do anything, I should save, because... I'm always likely to kill myself. Right. Oh. Alright, it's not as precipitous as I thought it was going to be. Oh. I've got an Atlantean mummy out there. Which scream like apes for some reason. Oh, hey, Darren. Gotta be careful, because these things also explode. Yes, don't kill them when you're too close. The Sphinx. Okay. Righty. Okay. Block comes out. Oh, everyone's saying hello to each other. Wonderful. Hi. Oh, can't go in there yet. Right. One is just wondering where one needs to go. And one is an idiot, because one could have just climbed up from here. Though, I can't remember if there is a way around. Type of OG Battlefront March the 14th. Yes! Yeah, Darren, you just shared me with that minutes ago. That'd be cool. Old school Star Wars Battlefront. I do have my original copies of it on the PlayStation 2, but, you know, if they can kind of do a re-release or do something similar, maybe a bit of a graphical upgrade, that will be absolutely awesome, and I'm totally up for that. Especially if I can even stream it, because... yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this little streaming thing. I know, like, we were literally talking about, like, Battlefront earlier, and... hey, and then you show me the good news. I need some Magnum clips. Right, now I'm back to trying to remember exactly where I need to go. Can't go in there yet, at least. Oh, there is something up there. Behind the head on the Sphinx. Okay. Yay, there we go. Oh. Sorry, I am tired. Need more of that sweet tea. Oh, there we go. That should open up underneath in the Sphinx's chest. Now, I keep wondering what this game has been missing so far from the original. I think it's as Matt said right at the very beginning. It's the save crystals. Because, of course, I'm used to playing it on the PlayStation 1, where you kind of needed them, but obviously in the PC versions you can just save whenever, so... it is a shame, but... this is way easier to play. Soother 19. I'm not sure what that is. Right. Keep jumping on top of here because I always have a suspicion something might leap out. Oh, and there's a small medipack. And let's just have a look at how this room used to be. Blocky goodness. Yeah, this is way better. Knew something was going to jump out at me. There we go. Nice was a difficult time for gamers. There were some pretty awesome games in the 90s. I mean, some of the all-time classics, to be honest. I think the games were generally more difficult, though. Like, as you kind of said. I mean, even this game, if you didn't have the PC version, you'd have to use those limited save crystals, and if you saved way too far back, you were effed. Oh. God, what is with these jackal things? I'm just assuming they're jackals because of the whole Egyptian thing and the god Anubis. Right. I think even in the Tomb Raider series, from what I remember, I think this first one is one of the harder ones. Might not look too much at now, but it's just 'cause I'm very used to it. But I remember in the day this being a bit of a challenge. Come on. And you're down. Well, the person, I think 3 is a bit solid as well. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that last night, Darren, just as we were finishing. Dino Crisis. I still have a copy of Dino Crisis for the PS1 somewhere, and from what I remember, that one was pretty solid as well. Hey. Statue of Bastet, or I think it's Bastet anyway. That's how she used to look. I know these open up. You have to trigger it somehow. Let's just keep exploring. Oh, yeah. That was the way out I saw before from the other side. God, yeah, so we had Dino Crisis, Resident Evil. What else was like super difficult to play? Those on Dino Crisis are being so fucking irritating. Streamed 1 and 2 and that part either because it took so long. Dino Crisis 2 is insanely fun. Splinter Cell. Oh, Splinter Cell, yes! I remember coming to grips with that one. And the classic... Oh, Nathan McCree theme and the classic crocodile coming to bite me in the ass. There was 2, wasn't there? Doom on PS1. Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about Doom today as well. Now with I am thinking about picking up that again and maybe even streaming it, the original one. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid, definitely. Silent Hill, yes. Silent Hill is really difficult. But for similar reasons as this is... Sometimes there's just no obvious solution to what you're supposed to do, so you might spend a lot of time running around just clicking on different things, especially some of the puzzle elements in that game. It can be a bit of a pain. Awesome game, though. God, there was another, like the original Tenchu as well. That one is quite a difficult game, but it's not so much the gameplay on its own, it's just it also uses the tank controls, a bit like Tomb Raider. But like theirs are honestly probably worse. A bit jankier. Love it, it's a great stealth game and cool little levels and designs, but it is issue. Yeah. In fact, if you want to check out like the old Tenchu series, I'd probably start with one of the sequels, like I'm trying to remember it. I think there's Wrath of Heaven and Fatal Shadows. Maybe start one of those because they're for the PS2, at least the versions I played. And PS2 controls are a lot smoother. They even reuse some of the same kind of levels in that game, so it's like a sequel and part remake. That's not a collectible item, is it? Nope, it's just a decoration. Let's see how pretty it was in the old days. Not too bad. Wrong way. Forgot what that did. Oh, right, yeah, it opened that up. So, I have to get up there somehow. Legit can't remember how to get up there. I think if I try running jumping, I am just going to die, but I'm going to try it. And indeed, I'm going to die. Oh, not quite. Was this the way I came in? I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah, I seem to remember there's some goodies or something hidden along the bottom. Alright, I think I'm misremembering that. Never mind. Where's the block? Okay. Right. I don't think that is quite high enough to get a purchase. No, it definitely isn't. Push it along a bit, maybe. Oh, whoops. Well, I must say I have been enjoying playing this for you people who are watching, and it's been quite fun having the interactions. I don't know why I'm saying that as if I'm saying goodbye now. I'm not saying goodbye just yet. I do plan on playing for at least an hour and a bit. I just want to show my appreciation, you know. It also helps that I'm playing one of my most beloved games of all time. I think this is how you do it, yeah. Still not sure how you get up there, though. Oh, probably this way, pushing the block over. Ah, Jesus! What the It killed me before I could finish pushing. Mythological bastard. Okay, at least I'm not far back. Hey, that's nice to know. Thank you, Darren. I think the worst thing about them is they just scream as well. I really hope Silent Hill 2 remake, well done, not holding breath. Yeah, me too. Silent Hill 2 is often considered the best game in the series. Might not be my personal favorite, but I see why people think it's the best, and I think in terms of story, yeah, you know what, maybe it is the best one. I just have like nostalgia for the first one. I think that kind of ekes out a little bit more for me. But Silent Hill 2 is such an important game to so many people, and it's such an iconic game that they really have to get that right. Like, if they start... Really, they just shouldn't change anything, honestly. Maybe, like, a graphical upgrade. Maybe giving a bit more, like, dimensions, play options. But they shouldn't really change anything else. I am going to save. Guess I've done 100 saves so far. Right. Let's just give it a shot. Not this time. I forgot that they groan. This probably is the slowest way of dealing with these, one bullet at a time. Alright. I'll go back up. Just hope it doesn't wipe me out. No, it's by right. What's mad these days? How expensive games drop for on next-gen consoles, but most have bugs at launch. They patch. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. It's like the need to actually release finished games just doesn't seem to be a thing. Like if it's like incomplete, they'll just, we'll fix it later, fix it in post. Like to take like a movie analogy. That's also, it's just really self-defeating as well, though, because if a game is released and it's absolutely full of bugs, then the immediate feedback is going to be the bugs and, like, the broken gameplay and everything. It's stupid. Just follow what Resident Evil did with Res 2. Yeah, I haven't played the Res 2 remakes. Well, the Res 2 or Res 3 remake, but I know Matt has, and yeah, by all means, in what I've seen, it looks excellent. Like, completely in keeping with the spirit of the game, and just looks wonderful. I miss disc in game. Yeah, disc in game on. Now it's buy game, War for hours to play, it's buggy, DLC is extra. Yep. Yeah, pay 70 quid for 3 days early access. Ah. Oh, right, that was the door up there I've opened. Controlling this like an idiot. Okay. I made a movie, people should pay me millions, all I need to do is write film, edit the thing. Game logic for movies. Yeah. Sometimes they subvert expectations, which is a welcome change. Yeah. How many people, like movie producers in the past, like 2 decades, have thought that their subversions are going to be just so welcome and beloved, and I've dropped myself off the edge there. I do think things seem to be shifting a bit now, though. I think it's hard to ignore all the flops recently. God, even just in the past week, the what's happened with Madam Web, I think... I'd like to think Hollywood's going to start catching on. I know a lot of the reasons they do is, like, ideological, and the money in theory shouldn't matter, but... people like to make money, and even if certain people don't care about the money-losing money part, if they've got their messages in... the people who have the purse strings are going to start caring. I think people notice the millions they've lost. Yeah. Leap. Can't quite remember. Oh, there's a secret. Well, it's not a secret, it's a pickup. Web apparently is the funniest movie for ages. Yeah, from what I've heard, it's just so dumb and incompetent. And I think it's kind of hilarious that like Dakota Johnson just really doesn't seem to give a shit, like in interviews, and she fired her agent after the trailer. That was funny. Apparently, her and Sydney Sweeney were under the impression that the film was part of the MCU and not just a Sony movie with some Marvel licenses. So, yeah. On one hand, you'd think maybe the actor should know that, but on the other hand, actors are paid meat puppets. They're there to like play out a role. A lot of them are there for a paycheck. You occasionally get someone who's just very into the project. So, but no, a lot of times you're just there to work. So maybe you don't think about these things too much. You just hear the words Marvel, you immediately think of the MCU and how big that was for like the past nearly 2 decades. And just think, oh, Marvel, sign me up. This will be good for my career. But, not always quite like that, is it? I was about to look down there. I should really save first. Have you played Rise of the Tomb Raider? Yes, I have. It is my favorite of the Last Crystal Dynamics trilogy. I've actually 100%ed Rise of the Tomb Raider as well. Ah, what a crock of shit. Be very careful about dropping down things. I think I take more damage with little falls than I do anything else. I love the interviews. I love the MCU, and in another, I've seen 4% of one of them. Yeah, Dakota Johnson said that, didn't she? Yeah, I think. I think what has people saying that both her and Sydney Sweeney thought it was an MCU film is apparently when the trailer came out, they both promoted it on their own Twitters, well, X's or whatever, and they tagged like Marvel Studios in it. I mean, I must admit, I am kind of I do enjoy train wreck films sometimes, and I am quite interested to see this one as well. I ain't going to the cinema to see it. I'll wait till it's on a streaming service in like a month or two, because it's gonna be. It's not the most bravest way of dealing with enemies, but it's the smartest if you want to like conserve health and ammunition if you're using one of the like heavier guns. There's always something waiting to jump out at you. What did I say? Damn, I'm doing a good job of conserving health. I think this is the most health packs I've ever had playing one of these games. I was thinking about Madden Web. I saw one of the interviews. I don't know if it was one of the writers or producer, but he said something along the lines of, well, Madden Web is a character who doesn't have a history, so we could do what I want. Like, as if they haven't been doing what they wanted this whole time anyway with characters. And I know very little about Marvel, and I've only read a little bit of Spider-Man, but from what I understand, what people have said, Madam Web is a fairly established character. She may not be a big one, but she has a history. She has a backstory, so no, there is actual story there. You can't just make shit up. You know, that's just the respect a lot of people have for these properties. What's roaring? I think it's an Atlantean jumps around the corner here, from what I remember. Yep. Oh my god. I'm glad I saved. Just thought, would you be able to stream the Room game? I would, yes. If it's still available. I know it was a Newgrounds game, and I don't know if Newgrounds is still up and running, but if it is, I could easily do it, because I'd just basically be using the same setup as this. That is not a bad idea. I'd quite like to, and especially see if I can get all the spoons. Oh, damn it. I have to shoot all those stupid things again. Fleshed out the extensive lore. Yeah, the Room game by Newgrounds is excellent. Honestly, I think it adds to the movie as well. Alright. Oh, shit. One's supposed to fall down. Oh, and I've died again. Fuck. I suck at this. Ahaha, oh Denny. Cheep, 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 cheep. Since we were talking about, Madam Web and talking about train wrecks, I was also thinking of the Room as well. I do apologize. You see, if this was one of my older videos where I would do a playthrough and edit it, I would have cut all this bit out, me having to repeat this just to save on bore them, but alas, you're stuck with me live. Alright, it's down. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna save before I do anything else. Oh, right, was there something in there? Hey, Magnum clips. Then there's Disaster Movie, totally relevant and doesn't over-explain the humor of the film. Ugh. Oh, yeah, do you mean the Disaster Artist? Yeah, I didn't bother watching the Disaster Artist film. I do have the book, Disaster Artist by Greg Sestero on Audible. I have been meaning to listen to that. Maybe I should make that my next one. Yeah, apparently the book's excellent, but yeah, I didn't see any need to watch a film adaptation about it. Oh, phew. Right, let's try not to do that again. I enjoyed the latest Spider-Man with Tobey and Andrew back, but I've watched next to nothing else of Marvel since the Avengers. Really tried some of the shows, proper letdown. Same. I have watched precisely one and a bit of the shows. Watched all of WandaVision. I thought it was good. I thought it was better earlier on. I thought the end of the little week, but I liked it overall. Watched one episode of What If, and I've not watched anything else since then. You know, this might be one of those occasions where I will bring out the shotgun just to shorten this battle with the Atlantean. Then heard about the whole Jonathan Majors thing. He's been dropped as Kang. Yeah, yeah. That was nuts. Because he was basically set up as the new Golden Boy, like the new Thanos and Marvel's big new thing, although I can't say I know anyone who seems terribly invested in the character, but yeah, you never know. But of course, he was in Loki, he was in Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania, which I was briefly tempted to watch because that was showing on one of the mini cruises I was on last year. Because they have their own cinema, and the tickets are probably round about what you'd pay for a film anyway. So I was a little tempted because I was traveling on my own on board, and God, to be honest, I didn't have very good pickings. The main two films I would have been slightly interested to see was that and Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Now, I honestly really love the first Shazam movie. I think it's one of the better DC films, and it's a good Christmas movie. I think I've watched it 2 years in a row at Christmas. But from what I've heard from basically everyone, the second Shazam was just a nothing of a film, so I still haven't seen it yet. Oh, and it also has Rachel Zegler in, so take that however you will. Yeah, switch back to pistols. God, after that Spider-Man movie, there's nothing worth seeing. I've given up. Not like Doctor Who, it's still totally fresh and original. Oh, God. Honestly, dude, Doctor Who hurts me more, and you can probably understand it. As like, we were both Doctor Who fans as kids with the original better series of the show, and yeah, I think out of everything that's kind of went to crap, Doctor Who personally hurts the worst for me. Then probably Star Wars and Star Trek. The only good thing about all those shows is there's at least decades of good material you can go back on. And honestly, I'd say Star Wars even occasionally does produce something decent. Not really in the movie department as much, but you know, some of the littler projects that no one really watches, like Star Wars Visions and Tales of the Jedi, some of that's decent. I know Darren's watching you're watching you're talking about like the Bad Batch recently. I didn't actually watch any of the last season as well, but I might check it out. And it's also pretty damaged as a brand, but there is I think there is still some good stuff there. Oh, I have a feeling I've missed out on some good secrets. Oh well. Star Trek as well. Even Star Trek, it had some terrible series in the past, like, decade. But somehow still managed to have one good one last year with Star Trek Picard Series 3. It's some of the best Star Trek I've seen in years, so... Again, it's not much, but we've had at least a little something. Right, can I get back up here? Or have I just missed the boat now? Ugh, I might have to climb all the way back up again. Then again, Seth Rogen is a comic genius. Maybe it's above our understanding. Oh, yeah, are you talking about the disaster artist? Yeah. I never hated Seth Rogen, at least for a while. But then, like, it's kind of funny, a guy who's, like, so edgy with his comedy and stuff. I then... Okay, hell, I'm going to have to do this again. I saw an interview where the rapper Macklemore had, like, a surprise little gig, and he went in disguise, you know, like, just a heavy beard with a hat and sunglasses, so he was kind of unrecognizable. Then he took off the disguise, did a bit of a show. It was just a goodwill kind of gesture thing if you're into that sort of stuff. Well, apparently Seth Rogen decided, because he was wearing a beard and a black hat, he was playing on Jewish stereotypes and cried like a little whiny bitch about it, even though that wasn't the intention at all. It's just really funny, Seth Rogen being, you know, one of the edgy comedians who can, you know, take anything and, you know, take that, you know, conservatives, and take that, like, Puritans and wussies. Got a little bent up in shape about that, and I don't even know if he was being, like, that genuine, if he was genuinely offended by the costume or his idea of the costume, but... Or if he was just playing the cry bully, as one is known to do these days. Yeah, I do not care at all for Seth Rogen anymore. Alright, I'm honestly a little lost. Oh wait, I got a key, didn't I? That key must open something. Okay. Let's go and see what that key might be for. They need to bring in Doctor Doom. Yes, I agree. And I think someone who would have been good casting for Doctor Doom probably would have been Mads Mikkelsen, even though he's already been in the MCU. I think it would be fine. Though... I worry about it because Mads Mikkelsen's another one of those actors I think is just, like, horribly underused and just not ever used properly. So I'd be concerned that we'd bring him in and then it'll just all go to crap anyway, and then he's been wasted for another project. Someone floated the idea of maybe Cillian Murphy as Doctor Doom. I can kind of see that too. I think Matthew's more of the Doom expert than me, because again, I've read some comics, but I'm not like a big Marvel guy. The comics I have read are the DC universe mostly. Except they'll probably ruin his character. Yeah, pretty much what I was saying there. Yeah, you got there before me. I hear rumors about Henry Cavill spelling as Doom. He's good, but not Doom. Oh, right. I saw something about Henry Cavill today. Apparently, he is going to show up in a Marvel project, but is something else. And I can't think what. I literally just heard this rumor the day and I've totally forgot about it. I don't know if it was Captain Britain or someone else, maybe a variation on one of the other characters, because, you know, multiverse is the thing right now. Really bored of multiverse crap, but there you go. What was that? Oh. On the plus side, that might be more for me to explore. Ugh, should we just go down there and fight them? Whoops. Seen fantastic forecast. Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic. He's over since the Mandalorian. I know, I'm bloody sick of Pedro Pascal too. I don't even dislike him. He's getting cast in absolutely everything. I dislike him slightly, honestly, but that's more of his stuff he does outside of acting. As a performer, I'm fine with him. He's been in some really good stuff. Dude from The Office is a great read. Yeah, perfect fan casting. Like, people have been saying for years. When they be doing their fantasy castings, they always put John Krasinski on as Mr. Fantastic. So what do? Show him for a few minutes in Multiverse of Madness and then, like, kill him? Oh well. Nice to see him for a second. I think there's a huge delay in chat today, unless I'm behind. No, sorry, Matt. I actually do see the chat building up. It's just I'm kind of looking at the game as well, so I keep checking one of the chats and then looking at the game to play, and then I keep looking back, and then like 4 more have appeared since then. So it's actually on my end. Just seen Classic OG Battlefront Collection is £31 pre-order now. They do have new maps as well, and new heroes and villains, and all other modes. Not bad, £31. We'll definitely get it March the 14th. Okay, so it's March the 14th. I might pick it up as well. I imagine it should be available on Steam. And if it is, and if my computer can handle it, I think I'll pick it up. Just going to save here because I'll probably kill myself. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good on The Last of Us. See if he gets in his head smashed in Season 2 by Abby. Probably. God, the casting for Abby as well in Season 2 of The Last of Us is strange because, God, I forget the name of the actress, but she's in some other stuff I've seen. I quite like her, but she's a tiny lady, and you know what Abby looks like, so I don't know how they're going to do that. Oh, I think I might have just missed an item. Just a second. Yeah. Oh, sorry, man. Damn, that's badass. Just noticed new South Park game is out on 26, 24 quid too. Doesn't bode too well. Probably get it. I knew they were releasing a new one, but I don't know anything about it. But they've been quite good with games in the past 10 years with Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole. Oh god, I wouldn't mind sticking on Stick of Truth again sometime soon, because I didn't ever finish it. I got a good chunk through it, and then for whatever reason I think I just got distracted and started doing other things, but still got the game. Hey, there's the secret chime. Let's see, what time is it? 1954. Oh, good year. Actually, I'm not too sure what happened in 1954. Probably just some Cold War shit. Alright, so we're nearly an hour in. That's not too bad. Similar to the Cistern yesterday, this one is probably taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, but we'll try and get it done. Looks like they've gone some full 3D. Prefer the episode start. Yeah, I kind of did like the 2D animation they did. Maybe I've got a bit of a trigger finger, but I just always want to pull out my guns when I'm going around. Oh, have I been down this way? Don't think I have. Okay. Well, here's... Yeah, I don't think I'll go down that way again. Thank you very much. Oof, I think I'm a wee bit dehydrated. My mouth's dry and I'm getting some internal pain that usually happens with me in dehydration. That might sound a bit weird, but I think it's linked to my particular health condition I have. Kidneys can get a bit funny. Ah, I want to get that secret. Sorry. I just want to say I've got that secret, and then I'll continue on and try not to get spiked. God, on the subject of old kind of classic games and South Park, a game I wanted to pick up ever since I first saw it advertised in the N64 magazine back in the day is the original like South Park game where it was kind of a first-person shooter, only with snowballs and other stuff. But you know, at that age, my family bought me games, you know, parents and stuff, and I think they probably didn't want me picking up the South Park game at any point, and maybe they couldn't afford it, and I never have actually gotten around to play it. I do know it was also released for the PlayStation 1, but from what I remember, I think maybe there's a better multiplayer or something in the Nintendo 64 version. I'd honestly really like to pick up that game because it's just one of those things I've always wondered from my childhood if it was any good. Wonder if it's on Steam. Maybe not. Might be able to find a second hand somewhere though, and I do have original PlayStation and N64, so it's probably wouldn't be too hard for me to get a game running. I just recently sold it. You bastard! Nah, that's fine. You were having a bit of a clear out. If I knew you had it though, I probably would have offered to buy it. Wonder if I could pick up the N64 version though, because although I do have a working N64, I don't have a huge amount of games for it. It might be nice to grab something for that as well. Is there anything of interest down here? No, I think it's just a death trap that you can escape if you're quick, but otherwise there's nothing else here. Yeah. Oh, that was a waste of time. I'm back, just grabbed a snack and cup of tea, protein cookie. Nice. Tell you a classic I loved. Remember Bully? Oh. I remember it, but I didn't own it myself. That was Rockstar, wasn't it? Yeah. Again, that's something I might pick up. Alright, is this a way out? Okay, I don't think I can get out that way. Alright, how do I get out of here then? Whoop. Switching to old school mode for a second. Don't suppose it'll make a difference if I flip this switch, will it? No, I think I need that down. Oh, I almost poked my eyes out with those points. A little bit smoother. If anyone has PS Plus subscription, just noticed Resident Evil 2 Remake and AC Valhalla both free this month. I don't. I think, Matt, you might have a... But I think you've got both those games anyway. Tell you what, I'll not presume to talk for you. I'll let you answer your own questions. Just... Where do I go? I know I killed it, but I just... I'm still worried in case that stupid fucking thing jumps out at me. Guessing it must be back up here again. Bully was amazing. Yeah, from what I've heard, Bully was amazing. You play about poor things that say judgment. Yeah. Fair enough. I can't comment either way. Yes, I can't climb through there because it isn't Tomb Raider 3. And neither can I climb through there because I don't have, like, abilities to walk through solid objects. So if it was any way out, I would guess here, but can't see a door or anything. Oh, fucking hell, the key is right there. It just blends in so well with the wall. See, that's easier. I thought she was about to say no there. I was about to nut something. Oh. Alright. For some reason I thought there was more on that level. I think you kind of go back to the level. Might even be on this one just to unlock some things. Like go back to the basically the same area. Alrighty. Whoops. I guess I'll continue on then for a little bit. If it gets to about 9 o'clock, though, I should probably start winding down because, you know, I have a bedtime. Grown-ass man with a bedtime. It's a self-imposed bedtime, though, because my, like, physical training, like my gym and my running has just been up and up. I really kind of need to start taking my sleeping health a bit more seriously, so I need to, like, start getting more hours in if I can and start winding down just for the recovery and the mental health aspects, so I don't want to be up too late. I'm going to try and get to bed for about 11, which isn't super earlier, but it's early for me, so. And I've just walked around the long way. Same out here, played AC Origins 1 Egypt, enjoy that. AC games still best. I do have Assassin's Creed Origins because I loaned it off someone, and that was about 2 years ago, and I still haven't given it back yet. But I haven't finished playing the game yet as well. I did enjoy what I played. Maybe I should finish that and then get it back to them. Right, I remember this room. Okay. Some of these do open up, and I think things leap out at you. Dan, you should replay Tomb Raider 2016. Wouldn't mind seeing it. Yeah, absolutely. That's it's an easy thing to do. I think I would just need to set up the Elgato. Hopefully that's still working. I know you can stream on the PlayStation itself. I haven't quite worked that out, and I do kind of like having my setup I have on the laptop with the camera and things, and it's just a bit more customizable. I'll have a look at it though. But yeah, I enjoy the Crystal Dynamics. All the Crystal Dynamics Tomb Raider games, to be honest. I enjoy the modern trilogy, and I really enjoy most of the LAU trilogy they did when they took over from Core Design. Yeah, knew it. Last I played was the Greece one. Yeah, I haven't played that Assassin's Creed. I played the last Tomb Raider not too long ago, the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Good game. I have some character critiques. Well, not even critiques. I'm not a fan of that incarnation of Lara as a character as much as the original. I think the original beats. And even the second incarnation of the character, when Crystal Dynamics first took over, I think she is fine. My favorite voice actress to voice Lara is in that one, Keely Hawes. But Camilla Luton's, she's good as a voice actress. Again, just the characterization. She's a bit wet. Of course, this being the original Tomb Raider, I do have some affection for Shelley Blonde. Though she only really voiced it in this game, and then in the next one, it's I forget who the next one is. Is it Jonelle Elliott? I'll look it up again when we get nearer to it. Oh, wait a second. No, that needs to open up. I'm gonna just quickly save. Ugh. So many of these roaring jackals, or is it supposed to be it's supposed to be a panther or something, or like not a puma, or like a panther maybe? I don't know. Doesn't particularly look like anything. Whoops. Alright, looks like I gotta do some climbing. Oh, bugger, I'm tired. No, can't go up that way. The Microsoft OG Battlefront is $28.99 or $26. You got PS Plus. That's on PlayStation. Just check now. Ah, Pixel Monster. Yeah. Yeah, I do want OG Battlefront. Yeah, I do have them, so if I had to, I could always play the original ones. But yeah, if they're gonna have some new like sort of hero characters and some new levels, I definitely wouldn't mind playing that. Should we save? Yes. Okay. Not much in here, I guess. Oh. And I guess that's it for that room. Only really leaves one more. Oh, right. I think this is the one with the magic mirror. Oh, well, it's maybe not this section, but somewhere around here there is like a sort of a magic mirror kind of thing. I should get out the water and kill that croc before I do anything. Where is it? It's just going to be evasive, isn't it? Oh, it's down there. Maybe I should just try and outswim it. But just go something so stupid you would never attempt something like that in real life. You bastard. Come back. I'm just using myself as bait here. Where are you? Alright, let's just get on with the game if possible. Oh, no, there you are. Bloody hell. You know, for some reason, I don't think this animal wants to die. Oh. I like how that croc probably took a chunk out of me, but I think bandages will just fix that right up. Whoops. Yeah, it's probably a bit too soon to save again, but I don't want to get lost and drown and then have to kill the croc, because that is boring to watch. I can't remember if I came in that way or another way. I think there's a... yeah. Oh, there's a key here. Cool. Not sure what that's for just yet, though. Also can't remember if that mirror does anything, or if it's just there as decor. But I don't know if that's a mirror. I can't think what it is. I think it's more, it's like a religious symbol of probably the sun. Give it a shot. Yeah, it does nothing. Cool. At least I think the magic mirror's in this game. Maybe it's in one of the other ones. Okay. Oh, well, I'm guessing that key's probably for this. Oh, it's getting cold again. I might switch on the foot radiator. Oh, yeah, there's the obelisk. So, from what I remember, there's 3 sort of like special items that you... no, 4 special items you have to collect and insert in each one of these things here. Oh, well, no, you have to knock down the walkways to get the special items which are up there already, and then you use that to, I think, unlock the main obelisk in the first Egyptian level we came through. So let's go and do that, hey? Alright. Guess we're going this way. Alright, sometimes it's a good idea to slide down backwards, sometimes it isn't. There's more stupid things in here. Right, for some reason, I think as a kid, I was very afraid that this massively oversized sarcophagus was going to open and a mummy monster or something was going to jump out. It doesn't happen, though. At least not in this game. I think in the last revelation there is a opening sarcophagus with a mummy, but it's a lot more regular sized. Damn, it is bloody chilly in here. Have to zip up my hoodie. Yay. Now I'm edgy. Oh, nope, that's the way I came in. Alrighty. Hey, thought that was going to be a bit too tall for a second. That was too far, on the other hand. Do what I tell you, Laura. Yeah, it might sound like a weird comment. One thing I remember about Tomb Raider, at least these original games, is they are technically platformers. Since you do basically spend a lot of time jumping on platforms. Just obviously the 3D and the shooting elements probably takes your attention away from like traditional style platforming, but nope, it's a platform game, essentially. In fact, on there, you can get the Game Boy Tomb Raider games, the original Game Boy ones. They're basically all 2D platformers. Got one of them, it's pretty cool. Honestly, I would stream footage of that if I could, but to do that, I'd have to probably get a Retron 5 or a similar console or something with an emulator. I don't even know if you can get Retron 5s anymore. I think I should have got one when I had the chance. And that's a decoration. I don't need that. Oh! Sure, thank fuck. That was going to crack my neck there. Right. Don't know if I do want to go down here. Nope, because I hear an Atlantean. Oh, great, there's two of them. Fuck me. God, if they, it's just that they corner you as well. They're one of the most difficult regular enemies in the game. I think they're beaten only by the flying Atlanteans. Did I get them both? Maybe the explosion took out the other one. Right, I definitely don't want to repeat that. Okay, what is in this room? Dick all it looks like. Great, I think I just wasted ammo and health for nothing. I know that box isn't anything because the blocky nature of this first game, I know it's nothing you can interact with. It's purely aesthetic. If it was to make, it would be like bigger and more obvious. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just continue on. Get back, you fool. And there's nothing there. Cool, well, I'm guessing I just have to ascend further and further up this room then. Oh, no, wrong one. Whoop. Yeah. Oh, goodness me. I know I was complaining about being tired yesterday, but I really am today. Well, it's not like I've done nothing all day and then decided to play this game. I've been to work and other stuff, so there we go. First thing I did before I even started work this morning was go to the gym and do body weight exercises. Then found out I had like an extra 20 minutes before I had to like, shower and get ready for work, so I ended up doing some time on the cross trainer as well, which I haven't been on in a while. At least I'm burning calories. You bastard! You! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Just explode already. Yay, okay. Have access to the first special item, which is an Ankh. I'm not sure if I can grab that or not on top of that pillar. Just in case. Okay, I might be able to, but I might not be able to get back the same way. Hey, nice. All right, not a bad little hole. I wonder if I can jump down and grab. No, I think that's a bit too far. So's that. Oh god, did I save? Oh, near enough. It's fine. Fuck's sake, what am I doing? Idiot. No. Try and make it there if I can. Oh! Okay. That's not as bad. Oh, I think there is a secret there, but I need to unlock it. I don't think it's a secret, I think it is part of the main puzzle. Ugh. I'm gonna have to climb all the way back up, won't I? Oh, here we go. At least I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Sorry if I do keep jerking my head like that. It's just a tiredness thing. Also cold, had just a bit of a shiver running through me. Again, I don't know how warm Laura is in that. I know it's Egypt, so at least during most seasons it should be fairly warm, but still, she's wearing nothing. Oh, yeah, there's a way up there. Went the wrong way. The still goes streams on again while I watch my phone. Ah, no, that's cool. God, there's so many games I need to pick up. I don't even know where to start first. Eek. Been a long week. Thursday tomorrow. Nearly. Oh, I know. I can't wait. Don't really have much planned for the weekend because fairly skint. Probably chill, to be honest. I might even play a few more hours of this on Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Maybe I'll. I do have some other things to do. I know. One of the things I have to do this weekend, and I'll probably try and do it Saturday, is an 18-kilometer run. So that's nearly a half marathon. So not exactly looking forward to that, but it is something I have to do as part of my marathon training. So we'll see. I think I will. I can do it either Saturday or Sunday. I think I'll do it on Saturday though, and then I can just sort of take Sunday as a solid rest, and then just gives us a bit of time to relax, and then I can like just go straight back on Monday onto the weights and things. I also need to do my food prep for the next week. I'm not completely sure what I'm having. Got a little bit of meat in the freezer though, and I do have some vegetables, rice and pastas I can still use, so it should be okay. Surprised no Atlanteans have flown out at me again. I remember this room. God, just thinking about the running though, it's nuts. Because last year I did the half marathon. That took like so much training and so much time to wake up towards, and now I'm doing a full marathon this year. So the half marathon that took so much out of me last year, like I'm going to be doing those as training. In about 2 weeks, actually, yeah, I'll be back up to half marathon level again if I can maintain this sort of training regime. I can't say I'm looking forward to that at all, but it's what you need to do. I'll get some pace practice in, get my distance practice in, just prepare myself for the big day, really. Oh, there's a message for you there, Darren. Oh, is there a secret down there? Oh. Ooh. I get over there? Oh, I can. Cool. Oh, at least that's one thing. Anything else I can do out here? Don't think so. I can't remember if I can jump to some of these other platforms. Well, I can definitely get to that one, so... Don't keep the train, you got this. Cheers! Doesn't feel like it. God, the last weekend run I done, the 16 kilometers, that really took it out of me. Though, to be fair, I did it later in the day after I'd ate, like, most of my meals anyway and some junk food, so... maybe this time I should start earlier in the day so I'm carrying a little less weight on us. Alright, let's go explore. Yeah, I think there's 2 Atlanteans down here. Miss Jim with you, to be honest. Aw. I do too. Like, at the moment, I'm going to the gym 3 times a week, and I'm going running 3 times a week as well on alternating days. There's only one day I'm, like, totally resting. I do enjoy the gym, but I do think it helps a lot of the time having other people to go with. Here come the Atlanteans. Takes off the menace a little bit when you can't just stand up here and shoot them. But that's only these kind. There are other varieties of Atlanteans, a bit like the centaurs we saw earlier, which do throw projectiles. Oof. That was probably a touch premature of me. I do like this Panic music by Nathan McCree. They only use it in this one game, though. Each Tomb Raider game seems to have its different kind of like panic music. Apart from, you know, there is one track they always use in all of them, but then each of them have this little one. So we had this one, which I think we first came across in the Thor room at St. Francis Folly, and then like Tomb Raider 2 has its own like variety, and Tomb Raider 3 has its own as well, but. Yeah. Good music all around. Especially love the orchestral versions of it you can get. I'm trying to remember exactly what to do here. Oh. Might need to go up there. Okay. Uncharted games, never played them. Doesn't want to recommend them. Oh, dude, 100%. They seem to have been made very much in the spirit of Tomb Raider, and at least initially, only like a step up because it's like next gen. When the first Uncharted was released at PlayStation 3, really, really great games. First one's probably. I don't want to say it's bad. It's not bad, but a lot of it's kind of samey. You spend a lot of time in jungle settings, and everything kind of looks the same for a lot of it. It's still a fun game, and the characters like Nate, Elena, and Scully, they're all great. But no, as Matthew kind of said there, 2 and 4, in my opinion, are the best ones. 3 is just about on par with 2, I'd say. Excellent game, but yeah. Basically, 2 to 4, phenomenal. They also did Uncharted Lost Legacy, which is kind of like a spin-off, which honestly feels like it probably should have been a DLC more than a separate game itself, but it's kind of smaller, but it's really good as well. But yeah, definitely 2 to 3. In fact, you've got a PS4 or PS5, don't you? You can pick them up relatively cheap. You can probably download them as well. Yeah. I played through all of the Uncharted games not too long ago, besides Lost Legacy for some reason. I wasn't doing it for like any games recording a stream, and it was just kind of for fun, but maybe I should do that sometime soon. Since apparently my 2 favourite genres in games are adventure games and horror, so... Do you have to... Honestly, no, you don't really have to play in order. You can jump straight into 2. It follows on a little bit because the characters introduced in the first games, and there's been some like relationship development. But it kind of catches you up really easy. In fact, one of the better characters in Uncharted 2 was introduced in that game itself. So, yeah, honestly, you kind of don't have to play the first one. And if I was just going to pick one up to just replay, if I wasn't like running through them all, I probably would pick up straight away from like maybe 2, 3, or 4. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could seriously just pick up Uncharted 2. Because although they do kind of... There is a chronology to them. You know, events kind of flow, like characters, relationships and stuff. They are all separate games. Like, they're not like part 1 of 3 or anything like this. They're all kind of their own thing. Just trying to remember exactly what it was I was doing. Don't think I finished part 1, so could skip. Yeah, you could skip part 1. I say it's a decent-ish game, but it's definitely the weakest one of the whole series. But obviously it resonated with some people if it sold so well, like they ended up making like 3 sequels. Oh, Bucket, I was there. Oh, I was over there before. I didn't do the thing. Oh, yeah. Uncharted 2 is fantastic. Again, it definitely has the sort of... That's kind of the spirit of Tomb Raider, just kind of taking it to the next level. Because I think at the time the Uncharted games came out, this series was kind of on one of its wanes. I still generally like the games that were releasing at around that time, although... Oh, actually, no. So probably the game that came out before... The Tomb Raider game that probably came out before the Uncharted games would have been Tomb Raider Underworld, which, to be honest, in my personal opinion, is one of the weaker entries of the series. Some good stuff in it, but yeah, it's not fantastic, and I don't think it sold or did particularly well. Yeah, so Uncharted basically took the inspiration, you know, ancient treasures, puzzles, and danger, and just really ramped it up. I would recommend it. And just to, like, what I said again about the characters are great, like Nathan Drake especially. He's just really endearing. Right, I think doing the right thing. Just on PS Plus, I can get the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. Oh, free to download, really? All right, no, sure. If you've got room for it, absolutely do that. That's the first 3 games, so you can play 1 if you want. Then. Ooh, phew. Thought I was gonna have to redo all that thing again. One thing I might not recommend, although to be fair, I haven't seen it, I just thought it looked like shit, and that was the Uncharted movie they had with Mark Wahlberg and what's his name, Tobey Maguire. I like both those actors, but I think they were both like terribly miscast. But if anything, like they had Mark Wahlberg playing Sully, who was an older character, and yeah, I get it. The movie was probably going for like a younger Nathan Sully, but yeah. Mark Wahlberg could probably play Nathan Drake. I think he would be fine in the role. This probably isn't going to mean anything to you because you haven't played the game, so yeah, it probably doesn't mean much. But there was a fan film made, like an Uncharted one, which had Nathan Fillion playing Nathan Drake, and that was pretty good. Oh, I'm just right. Let's see. At least I'm about halfway through this puzzle. Oh, good, yeah. Again, it's probably unfair me saying this because I didn't end up seeing the movie, but as a fan of the series, it did not appeal to me in any way at all. Also, I don't want to like be mean to poor old Tom Holland because I do like him, especially as Spider-Man, but he's one of those guys that just, I think he's just going to have a baby face for life. He's just one of those kind of people. Right, you're going to come to life at some point, and I don't want that, so let's see if filling you with bullets is going to help. But yeah, he's just, I think he's just going to be one of those baby-faced guys, and Drake is kind of, you know, handsome, rugged, and it just doesn't work. Neither does shooting this mummy, which is definitely going to come to life at some point and try and kill me. But hey-ho. Guess I'll just have to deal with that when it comes to it. Which is apparently right now. They're so fucking quick as well. They're assholes. Oh, whoops. The fuck did I just do? Yeah, there we go. I think I must have accidentally restarted the level or something. Do you know what? I know I should be conserving ammunition. But shall we try the magnums, since we've got them? Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to remember to keep an eye on my health. Oh, damn, it's 9:15. Oof. I knew I was going to try and come off for about 9 o'clock, but I might not need to do this level for too much longer, so I'm going to keep playing. To be honest, if you're going from like sub 6 hours to sleep to 8, I don't think that's going to happen straight away, so I'm probably going to have to like gradually adjust my sleeping pattern, so probably can't quite get to bed for 11 just yet. Alright, let's fill this fucker with lead. Whoa, okay. Fuck me. Took out almost all my health just trying to kill that bastard. That's why I hate being in confined spaces with Atlanteans. Okay, I've already been through here. Not sure if there's much else to gain, but whatever. We'll have a look. God, speaking of movies, is there anything coming out soon? The only thing I'm kind of waiting for at the moment is Dune 2. Because I really liked the first one, and I have read the book, and I really liked the book. And they seem to have split the first Dune book into two, so the second one should kind of be probably the conclusion of the... So I'm just looking forward to seeing that. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything else coming out at the moment. God, I have a feeling I probably have to head back up there anyway. This is some sweet music to listen to. Nope, nope. Pull it over one more time. I don't know how sad I was. When I was a kid, I recorded this soundtrack onto a cassette tape and used to play it on my Walkman. That's how terrible I am. God, I really have just been a lifelong fan of this franchise. Oh! What do you know? There's a switch. Dumbass. Okay, I'm getting through this a little faster than I thought. Makes a nice change. I can't remember which one that was. Oh, shit! Dickhead. Well, at least I don't have far to go. Nah, I can't be bothered with all that climbing again. I'm gonna be lazy and just load the game. I'm gonna be lazy and load the game again because I didn't have to go down there. I'll catch you in a second. Uh-huh. Right, there is just one artifact left to grab. Then that unlocks the door down there, and then I can head out. And I have to stick them into the obelisk. I can't remember if there is 3 or 4 Egypt levels. Let's see. That's not sad. I'd be on long walks before listening to the Last Samurai soundtrack. Oh, the Last Samurai soundtrack's fucking great. I sure I've done the same thing with some soundtracks. One which is a bit funny I used to do. The old GTA Vice City. I once recorded basically the whole of the Vice City public radio, the little comedy segments, the fake talk shows, and just listen to them because that's honestly some of the funniest comedy. Well, at least the funniest comedy I would have heard at the time as, a fucking kid. God, honestly, some of the best parts of the Grand Theft Autos, especially the older ones, are the radio stations. Especially with the fake trailers and things. I am not sure what to do here. Hey, we're all being old men. You remember cassettes, kids? I used to love my Walkman. GTA radio stations, YouTube, I've listened to them. Yeah, they're pretty good. Has anyone played Witcher 2? Start that and you get bang into it. I haven't played the second one. The only one I've played is The Wild Hunt. I've heard it's good, but I haven't played it, so I can't say too much about it, I'm afraid. Alright, I don't want to use the magnums too much. In fact, I forgot I had them equipped, but they do seem to take them down a bit quicker than the pistols, at least. Gotta remember my face. It was Puff Daddy doing that song he did for the 1998 Godzilla movie. Oh, shit, yeah. I forget what it's called, but it's got, like, the strings. Yeah, like a full-on orchestra. Shitey song, but shitey movie. Do you know what? As a kid, I really liked the the Matthew Broderick Godzilla, but I hadn't seen any of the other Godzillas when I was a kid. It wasn't until like later on I watched them, and to be honest, as much as I liked that film as a kid, I never went back to rewatch. So there we go. I used to have some of the toys though. It had some neat little toys, like posable Godzilla that makes the roaring sound, and I remember having this little egg, which was like the baby Godzilla. You would like click, and it would like pop out a little fully articulated baby Godzilla figure. But I think when I was a kid, I used to just pretend they were dinosaurs anyway, so whatever. Oops. I keep meaning to use a pause button, but it just switches back to the original. I guess that would have been the pause button, actually, which you don't really need if you've got a menu, so not a bad choice. I think that's one actually done. They released on PS5 recently. Started not too long ago, but first experience of The Witcher. Yeah. My sister got a cassette for the band Spaced. I forgot they existed. I bet it's a fun movie if compared to anything out in recent years. Bar Godzilla -1. Yes, yeah, true. Seeing the Godzilla and Kong team up in the new movie. I saw the trailer for it when I went to see -1. I don't think I've watched any of the American Godzillas since well, since the bloody 90s one with Matthew Broderick, so. Yeah, I can't say I'm invested. I just don't trust the Americans to do Godzilla. Maybe that's a prejudice or something. That's how I feel. Possibly go and see it. I just, I heard the last one wasn't great either. Don't know if I'm just jumping ahead of myself a little bit, because I've only just started trying out the game streaming side of things on here, but I have been wondering, maybe it would be possible, especially if we get like some other people on, to like maybe just do maybe a watch through at some point as well. That might be cool. Yeah, maybe pull an old movie or even something like public domain and memorable like Plan 9 or some other B movies. That could be pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, I forget how deep this is, so I'm just gonna get some air first. King of the Monsters was fun, but only for Ghidorah, rest were a bit bland. Did they do Ghidorah justice? Oh, fuck! This is the underwater maze I was thinking of. Okay, there is a very good likelihood I'm going to get killed down here. Well, I don't think it's so much a maze, I think it's just like there's a bit of a dividing path. If I keep going back to the center, I should be fine. Whoops. Sounds good. Riff track style. Yeah, why not? Cloverfield was a random monster movie. Do you know what? I still haven't seen Cloverfield. I think it was pretty decent. It's kind of out during the sort of height of the handheld craze. A little bit worried about where this is leading. Damn, I really should have saved my game. Oh. Yeah, I really should have saved my game. Oh, no, there's a pool. And there's also Atlanteans. Okay. I think I will save my game just before I face these things. Honestly, Ghidorah was decent. They made One Head dumb because dumb is character. Apparently dumb is character. Ugh, this is going to be like a bear situation where I'm just going to keep jumping up to smoke this thing. Okay, I actually have a decent chance to fill this thing with bullets. Oh, nice. Now, I did see some goodies in the water there. Was Millie Bobby Brown in that last one as well? I think she's okay, but I think just with Stranger Things being kind of her big breakout, and maybe this is just me being a contrarian, I got a bit sick of just hearing about Millie Bobby Brown all the time as well. Not like Stranger Things, it's just like when that came out and became big, she was just like, everyone was just talking about it. And I think she is in this next one as well with Kong. Oh, I'm such a contrarian. Yeah. Oh, I hear one of them again. Okay, at least I've got a vantage point. God, these things are just bullet sponges. Just because they're genetically engineered freaks. Spoiler alert. No, that wasn't really a spoiler. I think in the little cinematic bit, it did you kind of got the idea that Atlantis was a great civilization. That at one point, one of them decided to make these monsters. So kind of led to the downfall of things. Okay, so this leads to the Sphinx again. But I have a feeling I've probably missed some stuff in the other sections where the swimming areas are, so I'll see if I can go back. I mean, I know I can kind of get back anyway, but I don't want to just be running around in circles this whole time. Apparently she now hates Stranger Things and can't wait to be done with it. She's meant to be stuck up real life, so I've read. Honestly don't know much about her. But a lot of people in Hollywood are like that. And besides, like, I do like a good chunk of Stranger Things while I watch, like, especially the first series. Can't say I've really cared to watch anything else that she's in. God, especially not the Enola Holmes. Fuck me. Henry Cavill being wasted again. Boy. Right. Okay, well, I'll go and grab some air and then I'll go in one of the other directions. Oh, wait a second. Oh. Alright, for some reason I just assumed there was more passageways around here. I guess there isn't. So I think that was the way I was supposed to go after all. Oh god, of course it is, because I have to go back to the Sphinx area to put the things in the obelisk. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, 6 minutes past 9. Yeah, a little bit later than planned, but I think I'm almost finished this, and decent enough time to spend on the game tonight. Oh, I think my voice is going slightly. Probably just need more liquid. Alright, it was this way. Oh yeah. Sleepy. Okay. I'm just gonna save because maybe I'm just being paranoid and I'm not remembering things correctly, but I just feel like at any time I'm gonna get jumped by those freaks. Okay, so far so good. The Onk. And finally, Eye of Horus. And I think this is the end of the level. Yep. Alright, time taken 58 minutes. Yep, 2 or 3 secrets found, not bad. 33 pickup, 16 kills, ammo used, 1009 hits, 726. 3.5 medipacks, distance travel 4.63 kilometers, which is about half the distance I've traveled on foot today in real life. But yeah, that was the obelisk of Kamoon. I'm just gonna save here. Oh wait, Sanctuary of the Scion. Oh. Yeah, I should probably quit, but I think this might be the last level of the Egypt section, if I remember. I should probably save it for tomorrow. I have been playing a couple of hours, and as well as needing to get to bed early, I do have like kind of other stuff I need to do. So we'll start winding this down. Let's bring up the OBS. Yeah, so a little bit tired looking probably. Oh, actually, you can kind of see the Tomb Raider collection in the background. It's not too bad. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta turn up the lights a little bit. You see, yeah, magazine stamps, games, collector's card, collector's stuff, action figures on the top there. I'm sad. God, talking about Stranger Things. I saw last year's Hid Rob Eglin was in it. He was in it for like 5 seconds. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, thank you. Again, appreciate you guys to keep me company. I look so fucking ghostly pale here. Let's turn down the light a touch. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just put in some Christmas lights because my old lighting system was a bit faulty. But you can't really see anything if I switch the camera off, the ring light on anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's turn on the ring light brightness a touch. Yeah, it's more of a warm color there. Alright, no, yeah, seriously, you guys, thank you very, very much for tuning in again, and anyone who happens to be curious enough to catch this, like, on one of the, when it's, like, uploaded on the channel, and, hey, if you want to stick around with me again, I'll probably be putting this on tomorrow, same time, 7 o'clock, so, yeah, thank you very much, Tomb Raider. I think we've got one more level of Egypt, and then we're finally going to get to Atlantis, and it's kind of the climax of the game, so, hey, I'll see you then. I forgot how to stop streaming. There we go, end stream. Cheers, Darren. Have a good night.